Welcome, Pisces, Aries, to your end of the month reading for September. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what's going on with you. The end of the month, got a couple of days left. Okay. Let's see. This message for Pisces, Aries, please. What they're thinking, feeling the energy surrounding them. Ooh. Eight of Cups. Yeah, this other card come out too, which is the Devil. So I'm going to kind of put the Devil there. Ooh. Something toxic, something controlling, something it's kind of obstacle. With the Devil over here, it could be something controlling. You might feel like you have this person around you who might even be obsessive. You might have some kind of maybe deluded way of thinking. Demands and expectations that are unreasonable for you. Maybe that's what it is, right? You're demanding things that are unreasonable. I don't even know where you're coming from. So I'm going to keep it there because it didn't fall out together. Usually don't, but we will. I guess we'll just put it here, even though, yeah, I guess there's okay. Whatever. Make the Devil fall, right? We don't want to see his mug anyways. Okay. So, Eight of Cups over here. Clarifying on the Eight of Cups. This card won't only clarify on the Eight of Cups and obviously the Devil as well, but the entire reading. So we have obstacles and challenges. And, you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. It also could be another water sign. It could be anybody in the world. It could even be a, well, we have 5, so it could be a Leo or a Sagittarius. 5 of Wands. But the obstacles and challenges is I'm progressing away from these. I'm really traveling away from this. And it does feel like the perfect timing to now kind of pack your bags, do whatever you're doing, ignore them. Sometimes it's just ignoring, turning your back on them, ignoring them, putting yourself in a different area, not listening to you anymore. Might not be a literal move. It could be just a mental mode. I'm not listening. I'm turning my back. Look, I'm not listening to you anymore. I have nothing more to say. Wow. Memories of love in reverse. Discontent. They caused a lot of discontent. Then you have a lot of power coming in the near future. With the memories of love upside down, you have the positive movement forward. That's pretty much what you're doing here, right? Eight of Cups in its own way, even though this is Eight of Pentacles, but it doesn't matter. Discontent, deception, and envy. Oh, I bet you that's where the Devil's coming in, right? Could be dealing with a Gemini. Got the power over here, but you're going to have to choose wisely. So there is something that's going to have to choose wisely in the near future. Over here, it's just the discontent. I'm tired of you being the Devil. We're just going to leave it there. Everybody has their own story. Whether it's the lying, the confusing me, however it is, wearing a false mask, take it how it resonates. Control, over-controlling a situation. Could be a boss who's not listening, turning my back on you, or I'm leaving the job. Could be anything and anybody, right? Okay, discontent and boredom over here in the recent past. Recent past could be a couple of days ago, a week ago. Look at that. I'm rejecting. You're feeling a little rejected by this person. You feel like this person is not listening. Wow, I heard that right off the bat. They're not listening to me. Feeling ignored. That's what it is. The rejection is the ignored because you're not listening. I'm trying to tell you something. You're giving me discontent because you're not listening to what I'm trying to tell you. It's like you're trying to fix everything, but they're not listening. You're trying to eat. Yeah. It's like, how am I going to get this all back to being happy? How am I going to get this to where it needs to be? if you are not listening. No, they're not gonna listen to your point of view. They're not gonna listen to what you have to say. They don't, and I even hear they don't care. They don't care what you're saying. Moving forward. So, with the Sun, obstacles and challenges, you're coming to the conclusion you probably should just move away from this and move forward to find your own happiness as well. You know, it could be a thought because there is no satisfaction. You're not going to listen to me anyways. You're not going to change whatever you're going to change. However it is, there's not enough communication because you keep leaving me out in the cold, ignoring me. Deception, envy, selfish. I'm just going to say selfish. I see selfishness. Selfish behavior, controlling selfish behavior, doing what they want to do. That's for some of you. It doesn't have to be for all of you, but with this card next to this card, I see selfish and not wanting to do anything that has to do with your happiness and not caring about what you think, what you're saying, what you want to do. So you could say you're being selfish. You're doing only what you want to do for yourself. Okay. It's causing an obstacle and challenge. I'm hearing a rift also. The word rift. Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad. And it's not going to have any happiness within it at all because it's just causing badness. They might even be what you feel like, for some of you, in cahoots with another person. Like if you're at work and you feel like you're supposed to be doing your job and you're trying to get this financial thing together and you're telling them this isn't going to work. This person has too much debt, whatever the situation is with a client or something, right? Just take the example. If it's not yours, throw it away. It's just the example I'm seeing. You're in cahoots with the boss and it might be this other person. And they're saying, no, we can still totally, sell them this car or whatever. It doesn't matter that their credit line's like that. We'll just make them pay more. Well, why would you make somebody pay more if you know, right, that they can't afford to? Something like that on a work area. And that makes you feel like you're out in the cold and rejected because it's like you're trying to make them understand that this is all going to fall through, right? That's just one area. That's just on a work area. I kind of see that because I really feel like there's a cahoots thing going on over here. And you feel like they're kind of cahooting against you. So on a normal basis, if it's not at work, it could just be like them and their friend are pushing against you. Or maybe their friend's like, you're not really listening to what she's saying. Yeah, I'm not going to either. She's not listening to what I'm trying to say, right? So there does feel like there is this determination that you are trying your hardest to, once again, get the victory. Trying to make them see it your way. Trying to make everything better. But now it's like, I'm done. I'm not listening anymore. You're not listening. You're doing what you want to do. I'm done. So the memory's a lever upside down because it's like, well, why not? Can't do anything about it anyways. It's the same as the Six of Cups. What is the Six of Cups telling you upside down? They're being stingy. There's even this bitterness coming in. It might even be you being a little bitter from the situation. But that's only because of the retrospect of them being so stingy, not listening. They're not going to do what they need to do. Maybe your expectations were too high for them to turn around. So you're like, whatever, fine. You gave them the benefit of the doubt for trying to listen to somebody, and they're unable to have a turnaround. Maybe even just be kind and nice. So you're just trying to, wanting to brighten the day, and they just seem to keep it dark. So you're kind of trying to brighten the day a little bit by positively moving forward. That's the only thing you find out of it. What else is there? Stop listening. So it's almost like in some ways, Pisces, Aries, you just kind of stop caring. You don't want to listen anyways. Bring the whole world down, right? Offering generosity to yourself. Weighing your coins about the situation, taking the risk and the leap of faith. So some of you are like, I'm turning my back on you, I'm leaving, and I'm not gonna look back. Because I'm positively moving forward for myself. There's too much of an obstacle and challenge over here, and it looks like I'm just gonna lose. Because you ain't gonna listen. Yeah, because all they want to do is argue and fight about the situation. And like I said, it feels like there's two other people. It feels like it's them plus their little buddy or whoever this is over here who, you know, and like I said, it could be at work. So you're just kind of whatever. And you're just having the realization all they want to do is fight. They don't want to listen. No. Yeah. So just, man, for some of you, you're even going to get a new job. You might actually be leaving that job because you feel like nobody is on your side within this situation. So it could be a huge possibility. And it feels like they're kind of all gang up on you in some ways, than this other person, because they don't want to listen. Bad listening skills. Maybe you're the boss and they don't want to listen to you and they want to keep coming in late, and then, oh, well, it's okay if he comes in late, you know. No, it's not. Where'd you get that idea? I don't know where you got that idea from. I don't know what other job you used to be at, but at our job, we don't come in late. So it's just something that they're trying to get away with this devil energy over here. And that's really what it feels like more than anything, guys. Trying to get away with madness, right? Disillusioning things, doing things they want to do. Maybe having this buddy over here stick up for them all the time, and you're just like, I'm out. No matter if it's at the house. If it's at the house, I close my door, see you later. I'm not going to be your, you know, you're not my, you know, get out of my house. I'm not your doormat. Who knows, right? Okay, well, you're taking your power back, that's for sure, and you're moving in new directions because you've had, definitely had enough. Look at that. You've had enough with the Ten of Swords upside down. Oh, definitely. I'm done. I'm not even surrendering to your bullshit anymore. I'm definitely done. Okay, I'm out. I'm out. Whether I'm kicking you out or, you know, take your stuff, hit the highway, or whether I'm just out that door. And now you have to choose wisely on where you're going. Yeah, because but there's a little bit of confusion about what's going on because everything seems like all of a sudden you made this idea right now, right in the present, you're like, I'm done. And over here in the near future, it's kind of like the beginning of October to mid-October. There's a little bit of confusion because everything feels like it kind of intertwines so fast, right? If you make these moves so fast, sometimes we get a step ahead of ourselves. Now we see the step ahead of ourselves over here with the Seven of Swords. This is a moving fast action card, right? Like the thief in the night type of thing, right? I'm finding this new idea. I'm leaving like a thief in the night. I'm gone. And so, yes. So when you're doing that and making these magical moves like this over here so quickly, it kind of gets us a little imbalanced, right? Because now I have to think, I'm moving here, right? So trying to keep all these options together. So you're really going to have to really dig deep and perceive things from different levels, looking at all your other options around you, right? With the Eight of Coins over here, you're just like, oh, okay, I got all these other options. There is other options out there. I think just what's going to happen over here, Pisces, you're going to have to just slow down just a little bit, kind of maybe take a step back a little bit and catch your breath at the same time. Because it almost feels like the best way to explain this energy is someone threw you in the water when it was unexpected, and now you have to try to get up to the top as fast as possible, catch air, right? Because it all happens so fast. So now you're looking for the reassessing the ideas of what's going on around you, right? It's just time to reassess, get yourself back to where you need to be for the next direction that you're going, okay? And if you feel like you're just taking a break from this loved one, that's all it is. It's just taking a break. I need to reassess as I take a break from you. Definitely until, like, you know, As you're moving forward, though, it does look like somebody might want to come to have a reconciliation. That's for some of you. They might try to come and apologize to you for doing this because they realize you did just jump ship fast. And then they're like, what happened? So I don't know if this is just that, you know, because I have two different kinds of energies over here. Like I said, there's this dumbass energy over here where I'm just controlling and I'm not really thinking. I'm just not listening. I'm doing what I want to do. And then I really have this kind of like, I'm just a control freak and I'll do what I want to do, but I really need you back at work. I really need you back here at home. I really need you back, you know what I'm saying? So I really need you back to, you know, to do this. And you're saying I have the realizations that, you know, I have to move somewhere else because I can't put up with the devil energy. I can't put up with this controlling stuff. You know, I mean, could they really promise you that they're not going to put you out in the cold? Could they promise you that they're not going to be like this again? Can they not cause the obstacles, the challenges, and make you feel this way? And tell their friend to be quiet? I mean, energy is, when it's talking like this, I feel you're, for some of you, there's an aggressive, it's the Aries. That kind of Aries aggressive. Because it's to the point where it's just like, as I said, right? So there is, for some of you, this kind of, you know, because you want them to understand. So it's kind of like pushing that way, pushing that goat, that ram, excuse me, that ram, right? I'm going to ram you. Energy. Put my head down. And that's just because you're trying to make them understand something, and I can feel it, but it's like they don't get it. It's like you don't understand. And then having the other person, for some of you, if you have this other person with you, oh my God, dude, that's like dealing with like, it's like Dumb and Dumber or something. I don't know what the hell. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, friends, until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.